Greetings, Japan fans! In today's show, we are going to be looking at Face-ism in Japan. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 10th year of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the three-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. And my new book, Stop Wasting Money on Training, in Japanese, Training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamemashou, is now available on Amazon. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan, and trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is Asoko dayo. Asoko dayo. It's over there. Hey, where's the staple gun? Asoko dayo. It's over there. Hey, where's the file on Company X? Asoko dayo. It's over there. Asoko dayo. Asoko dayo. Asoko dayo. This is episode number 488. Wow. 488. Here we go. How do you, as the leader, deal with Face-ism in Japan? Japanese are two-faced. Is a common complaint you'll hear from foreigners in Japan. The implication is you cannot trust someone who has two faces. So believing what you are told is a folly here, and you need to really evaluate the messenger carefully. It is totally true. The Japanese are two-faced. In fact, they're world champions at it. Living cheek by jowl for centuries in crowded cities breeds a lot of accommodations, and a big one is with the truth. In the West, the truth is absolute. But in many parts of Asia, the truth is more relative. Hence the trust divide between East and West, and that includes Japan. We do it in the West too. The little white lie is a bold-faced lie, but we wrap it up in cotton wool and create the illusion it isn't so bad. If your friend, who is obese, tells you she's been trying to lose weight and she's lost a couple of grams, and asks you how she looks now, what do you say? An absolute truth? You are still grossly overweight and look like a heart attack waiting to happen. Or do you say, oh, you're making progress and looking great? We know the answer, and we are being two-faced. Why? Because we know that is how we build harmony and protect people's delicate feelings. We do it in the workplace too. The level of psychopathy will vary, but it is always there between subordinate and boss. A career-ending absolute truth statement to the boss is best avoided, and something less fatal is substituted for what we are really thinking. We are being two-faced about it and are saying one thing to the boss, but then telling our workmates what a dill the leader is and how hopeless they are. Japan has taken this to another level of sophistication. Harmony in all aspects of society is much valued here, and it makes sense. In the cities, the urban density is intense. The morning train commute is super intense, and so we all have to learn how to get on with one another by restraining ourselves in many ways, and that includes how we communicate. Being vague in speech is seen as a positive in Japan. In the countryside, because of the communal nature of many of the tasks, such as rice planting and harvesting, neighbours had to support and get on with each other. So again, harmony was put ahead of absolute truths. Telling your neighbour he is an idiot doesn't work well when you need that same neighbour's reciprocal labour at rice seedling planting time. Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. The show today is being brought to you by, on the 30th of November, our Dale Carnegie course. Also on the 7th of December, our Dale Carnegie course. Very good program. It hits all the high numbers for you. You need to be a better leader. This is the program. You need to become a better communicator. This is it. You need to be better with people. This is it. You need to deal with your stress. This is it. You need to come out of your comfort zone and really hit your total capability and capacity to succeed in business. This is it. This is how you do it. On the 12th of December, we'll be doing leadership training for managers. This is everything you need to know about leadership at the practical level. The how-to of leadership. Not theory, not fluff, real world practical ideas, information, structures, hints, examples, guidance on what you need to do as a leader. Fantastic program. Our website is www.dale, D-A-L-E hyphen Carnegie, C-A-R-N-E-G-I-E .co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 for you there at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, as well as my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's a premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays we have Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. So culturally, Two Faces works like a charm here, and everyone is happy to join the charades because everything works more smoothly as a result. Naturally, as the boss, you are the target of a lot of Two Faces opportunities. One is a natural harmony required in the workplace, and the other is because you have power and authority over people's work lives, so upsetting you isn't terribly smart. Getting honest feedback as the boss in Japan is pretty well impossible. It is probably the same elsewhere as well, except the Japanese are brilliant at it, and the difference is harder to spot. You can start believing your own internal publicity here and imagine the team do see you as the great one. Very few people are prepared to disagree with you, so the assumption is that they are in agreement and are diligently following your lead. This would be delusional. As the leader, our expectation management is crucial. If we want to take things at face value, then the Two Faces thing is going to annoy us and make us angry. We need to apply some strong filters. Anytime we receive any whiff of praise from the troops, we have to immediately keep saying to ourselves, this is just grease smoothing the wheels of commerce at the corporate level. It's a bit of a Zen approach, not attaching yourself to anything they say. We note it and just let it float by without any attachment or absorption. When we realize that we are not getting any constructive ideas regarding issues, we have a potential yes man scenario playing out. It is nice to get agreement and also dangerous in Japan because the bearer of bad news won't surface until it is no longer avoidable. Usually this is too late to rectify the problem, so a lot of effort goes into the train wreck cleanup. What is not being said in Japan is also important. If we aren't getting balanced streams of feedback on ideas, then we have to create the environment where the team feel they have permission to state their own views. Japan's love affair with risk avoidance means coming up with what is wrong with any profit ideas and plays to the local strengths. We need to assign people to doing some due diligence on what could go wrong with this possible project and then get out of the way, because the crew will do a sterling job decimating our ideas. As a leader, we are not allowed any negative reactions to their findings. No body language pushback, no facial expression change, no blood pressure rises. We have to stay cool, calm, and collected, and appreciate that we are getting access to their real face for once. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Take what you found valuable, immediately put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. Be one of them. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.